Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein, and today we're going to be starting the 40-star run, and so that'll be a lot of excitement here that we have going into 40 stars, as you can see down here. And what we're going to be doing is just going to be running random codes, random builds, random weapons, and nothing too theme specific, and we're just going to see if we can steamroll through these areas very easily. So we're paired up here with the Black Bayonet, and we're intensified to make sure that we get the most shot damage potential out of this weapon. And then we are paired up with the Ruinous Chevalier and Avarice to make sure that we have 20 or 18, sorry, it's like 20 Ichor on a backstab to make sure that we can fuel this machine here. That is the Black Bayonet. It has a very, very good damage number just on the regular shot, so we don't even need to do charge attacks for this weapon, which is very, very nice. So let's go ahead and start off with a backstab here. And because we have Louis, we get another stack of overdrive to help us. And you can see there, 2200 is pretty good. It's not too incredible, but in 2 Ichor we got 4400 damage. And let's see if we can see this fella. And in 2 Ichor we got 4000, so we got a little bit more on the regular attacks. And if we go for something like Blast Bolt, it's just unfair. But this thing is also very, very good at doing what it needs to. Whoops, I always miss that hallway there. At doing what it needs to, just based on regular attacks and such. So it's very good, regardless of what you need it to do. It's kind of like a mini Libertador, but that's okay. Oh, this guy. Okay. And I can't get the backstab there, so unfortunate. So for this guy, we'll go for a parry, so we can get some Ichor back here, and then we'll, whoops, yep, we'll go ahead and slash him down. Ouch. Oops. And I'm gonna shoot him in the face, point blank range here. Oh good, we got a backstab. So what we're going for here is literally just not to completely like overwhelm the enemy and such with like Dusk Edge or Execution or the slashing gifts. We're just trying to see you know which different blood codes and such can be useful at different points in time. And here, as we know, Twilight is very, very good. And Dark Gifting along with this will allow us to have a really, really good presence here. Oops. Ouch. I didn't have time to get Field of Thirst out there because Cognitive Zeal ran out. So we'll have to get that going and get another backstab here or a couple of weapon attacks to fuel the machine here. So you see that we are very, very, very heavy Ichor dependent here. And that's going to be really a problem as we move on. But if we can get folks on backstabs like this, and then go for Field of Thirst and such, we should be able to maintain our abilities here with what we have going on. All right, let's head on in here. See ya, Oliver. Nice of you to drop by. And let's go for a backstab here. And it's okay that we have our Dark Shout still active, because we can go for this fella. And just kind of delete him. Good. And we'll go for a couple of shots here. So you can see that they're starting to get a little more resistance. Ouch. Didn't time that dodge very well. They're starting to get a little more resistance here to our shots, so we may need to go for a few what do you call it, charge shots. So we'll see about that here in a second. But here it's really nice that we can just go for some things like that. and a couple of plunges and get rid of some of these guys early without too much issue. There we go. And the black bayonet here does have a fairly short range on its bullet, as you can see there. The charge shot does go farther, so if we do need a little bit of range, we can indeed hit these guys at range. Okay, good. He went down. And let's go for this, and we'll go ahead and shoot this fella. That should kill him. Good. And this guy will go for just regular shots here. So 3 Ichor instead of 4 by using 3 regular shots instead of 2 charge shots. So we're being fairly Ichor friendly here, which is nice. Because we just don't have the ability here to get Ichor back really from our weapon attacks. It's literally from our hey Louie, meet Louie, from our backstabs and such. And if we can get a charge drain off by some miracle, then that's how we'll be able to do those. So it's kind of going to be a rough boss fight with Oliver, just because of that fact. And you see there we only get about a little bit of Ichor back on a weapon strike. So kind of unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. Okay. We'll kill that guy. And we'll kill this guy. Good. Okay. And this guy will go for this. Good. And we got a bunch of Ichor back from Field of Thirst. Good. Okay. Great. Working out just fine here. Not too bad at all. Now this is the first area of the game, obviously, so everybody is fairly low on their HP counts, but it still is a fun place to go for this setup here, because Queen's Ribcage is a fantastic blood code. I sneezed in the shower the other day and I hurt my nose, so I'm still recovering from some sinus congestion in there.
Could you fill me in on the details later?
Sure, Louis, I guess. But what we're not really going for any of the weaknesses or anything in here. This is literally just an off-the-shelf kind of a build, and it has no real interest here in pairing up for the weaknesses and such of everyone. It's literally just to make sure that we have enough damage when we need it and where we need it.
Not bad.
Okay, and as we continue to move on here, so these bullets on the first shot are, you'll notice here on the card that it says pierce and slash. So we have piercing bullets on us, which is very nice. Okay, and we'll go for a charge shot there. We'll go for that, and oops, he died before I had too much ability there to get up on him. Okay, and we're out of range, and that's the problem with this weapon, is that it has a very short range overall. Oops, Louis killed him pretty quick there, but it does have pretty good damage as a striking weapon overall. You can use that to great effect if you need to.
Did we miss anything?
No. Okay, and now we'll go for a couple of things here to make sure that we don't die to Oliver. Alright, and since we have Twilight available to us with Dark Shout, we should do very, very good damage versus him overall. There we go. Okay. And then we got a backup. Okay. There we go. And we can shoot Oliver now. Woohoo! Let's go for some Ichor here, since he's gonna stand there. Most likely he won't move. Okay, let's go for another Twilight. Oh. Okay.
Keep cool.
Oh, Louis. Okay. Okay, well, Louis got the final kill there. But anyways, at least we've started the 40th star, and we'll continue on back at home base into the parking deck next, and we'll come up with some other harebrained build and code that you know, may not pair exceptionally well with the area, but it'll at least be a an overall pretty solid sound build and blood code. So if you've never used the Black Bayonet, I would highly recommend it. I like this weapon. It's got a very good just regular single shot, and you can get really good use out of it because it's fairly I-core efficient overall. So definitely worth looking into. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, I guess. But this is kind of a shorter one, but time's getting away from me, so we'll see you tomorrow.